So I am doing my live today from the back of my boat. As I've got to tell you guys, I live on a boat and I have been living on a boat for about 8 years and I absolutely love it. So this is my view. I'm going to show you my view so you can see what I look out every day. I know the water is a bit brown, but that's Houston, Texas, right? Texas, because we get the rainwater from the Mississippi, the mud, and you can see it from the satellite pictures when you actually look on Google Earth. So I just thought to change my environment and show you guys where I live and what I do. And so I am an e-commerce expert and business consultant actually, and I do. I'm also a Shopify expert. So I want to show you guys today is why you should be using Shopify and not everything else. And we have a helicopter coming across, and this is what you get when you're doing a live outside. So again, let me show you while I'm here. I'm going to show you different things about Shopify. So the first thing I'm going to show you is, this is obviously not Shopify, this is WordPress. And this is why I don't use WooCommerce or Magento's a huge shopping platform. I don't use Magento. It's such an dinosaur. I mean, seriously, if you're using Magento, you have to move to Shopify, because I've moved some of my customers to Shopify and they absolutely love it. So this is, as I said, this is WordPress. And so you can see on the side here, all this stuff, So if you are not a web developer and you don't know HTML and you don't know how things work in the background, it's very hard to do things in WordPress, right? So let me show you, compared to that, what Shopify looks like. This is Shopify. Okay, so I'm in the apps right now. So let me go to home, and then you can see this is it. This is it, right? And you have everything together. So again, let me compare it to this. And believe me, I work in WordPress as well. It drives me absolutely up the wall. So so here I've got all these things. I'm always looking for where am I, where are my apps, what am I doing? In Shopify, it's like easy. Boom, I've got it all here. Anything that has to do with my sales channels is here. Anything has to do with my products and apps in there, and my settings. You see, my settings, it's easy. I have everything that is pertaining to my business is right here in Shopify. I've worked in 3D Cart, I've worked in Shopify, I've worked in BigCommerce, WooCommerce, I've been in Squarespace. Let me get my face on here again. I worked in Squarespace, I've looked at Wix, and among all of those, doesn't matter what you're selling, even if you start selling, you're just starting out when you're selling, Shopify is better because it sets you up for success. And why? Because you will get all your, you will get all your foundation, your business foundation solid. You don't have to move. So if you are using, what is your favorite? Shopify. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so if you're using any of the other platforms, they're not set up as a shopping platform. Okay, they're set up as a website. Then it's a shopping platform that they've added to it, right? Shopify is a shopping platform that has added the bits and pieces to it. So you don't have to have a website and then have a shopping platform like anything else. Although I must say BigCommerce is pretty much similar, and then 3D Cart is similar. But Shopify makes it so much easier to add stuff to Shopify, do your orders and your shipping from Shopify. Let me think. Blogging, brilliant. SEO is absolutely out of this world. Okay, easy, easy. So why do I like Shopify? Because when you don't have to know technology, right? You don't have to know anything about technology. You can actually, I'll tell you as well how to find the product. You can actually just set it up, add your website, and I have taught people and said, here's my course, go and do it. And they've done it. They've set up their store. So let me show you one of my little ladies that set up her store. She sells her own two products. She's got two products, by the way. Okay. And so if you have a look here, and it's going to be open soon. Oh, this is going to take forever. But if you look at this little lady, she sells plates. She makes food and sells plates, food, and gives you the frozen food. You just warm it up and you eat it. So this is what we have created for her. So her customers can actually order their meals. It sounds like Meals on Wheels, right? Their meals straight off. I wanted to show you this. Maybe it'll come out faster now. Let me check the questions. Yes. I love all the questions. I love these questions. I will answer them in a minute, okay? So, no, it's still not going to open. Okay, maybe if I go straight to the website, Gorgeous Natural Skincare, and still taking a while. So even if you are selling, I sell services. I have all my stuff on Shopify as well. This is one of my landing pages. So I have my website on Shopify. Obviously, since I'm a Shopify expert, why should I be somewhere else? So I actually sell my products on Shopify as well. So you can see here, this is a accelerated program. So boom, it goes straight to my product. I've got a nice picture here, boom, and it has all my other stuff in there as well. So you can use this for anything. I had a good question for a client yesterday. She's setting up a new store, a new idea, and I can't really tell you what it is because it's still growing, but it is not really a particular store, but it's a renting stuff, right? So you can, as I said to her yesterday, you can work around the restrictions that you think Shopify is. You can work around them because there's an app for anything. So what is your favorite? Oh yeah. So my literally my favorite is Shopify, and I'm very enthusiastic about it because it solves all the little problems I have with my clients. It is cheap. It's only $30 a month. It doesn't restrict you on bandwidth. I have another customer that her clients have to upload their images, and these images are megabytes because are large because they have to be printed on a puzzle, a big puzzle. So they have to be really good quality photos, and so no restriction on the other shopping platform she was on, 3D Cart. She was restricted on bandwidth, and she was paying a lot of money for that bandwidth, extra bandwidth. So no bandwidth. Actually creating, let me see if I've got an open here. Let me go back to here and I'll show you. Creating an account is easy because, and what I mean by that is creating the actual merchant account, so you can get credit cards in easy. One click, add your information in, and you're done. You don't have to look for merchants. You don't have to do anything extra. And you can add, obviously, Amazon Pay. You can add PayPal. You can add EFT, because in Europe, a lot of stuff happens by EFT, which people transfer their money in directly. You can add your custom merchant that requirements that you want to add in. So you can literally work around the system. So, and okay, so question here: how do you find products to sell? So this is the cool part. Okay, first let me tell you first something. I'll show you this one in here. So so once you're in Shopify and you've set up, and now you go, okay, you can have a Facebook page. So this is the Facebook shop. I can't have one because you cannot sell digital products on Facebook. Okay, so I don't have a Facebook page. Let's see here. These guys have a Facebook page, and it's, yeah. Oh my! It actually came up very fast. We actually logging in because I was probably changing the. Good. Yeah, so they've got a Facebook shop. So anything they have that they want to have on Facebook goes straight onto Facebook, right from Shopify. If people actually buy their stuff on Facebook, immediately goes to checkout, they buy it, and it comes through Shopify. They have Amazon. All the orders come through Shopify. They have Messenger, you've got Instagram, and let me show, and Walmart. We have Walmart now as well, which is unbelievable. So you can Google merchant and all these other good things. Let me see. Okay, so cool. You can add, and then if you have Facebook shop and you have Instagram, you can tag your products in Instagram. People tag the products, boom, they can buy the products from your shop. Okay, cool. Very easy, no setup or anything, it's just automatic. How do you find products? Okay, so depending on what products you want, so you can be connected to, let me go to apps and I will show you. You can be connected to Oberlo, which is did I take it out? I actually took it out. Oh, that's Moyo. Sorry, in the wrong store. Lots of stores open here. So I have let me show you this Printful. Selling print on demand right now is very challenging because the manufacturers can't supply a lot. Some of them are closed, so there is a limitation of what you can sell through print on demand. But again, you choose your product, right? Print on demand, is t-shirts, hats, what else? Blankets, pillows, shoes, you name it. It depends on the company that actually sells the products. So if we go in here, let me show you. If we go in here, then you will add products. And so these guys do full print, right? So if you want to print something on a complete product from side to side, they do it as well. So you got your t-shirts, you've got bottoms, you've got women's, kids clothing, hats, accessories, home living. Not a lot of home living, but they have some stuff. So you've got accessories, you've got home living, and you've got collections. So you can see there's quite a few things that you can buy. Okay, easy. You set up your printing, you add it to your store. They add all the colors, whatever you've chosen, onto your store. You don't have to do a thing. You do have to pay up front though. So the other one is Oberlo, and I've only added a few of them on here so I can show you. So the other one is Oberlo, which is getting stuff from China. I don't want to set up a new password, people. Okay, let me get in here and set up another password. Technology always tells us what to do. Okay, save password. So in Oberlo, you can literally buy all sorts of stuff. Here we go. Build your business in Oberlo. So manage Oberlo products. Manage products, and you just import it into your store again. Men's clothing, jewelry. I mean, whatever you need, you can actually sell. And I mean, there's Oberlo. There's another one that sells from United States products. There are various apps that you can add, or what we call marketplaces, or no, these are various vendors you can add into Shopify without a problem. Most vendors have a relationship with Shopify, but Shopify is obviously one of the larger shopping platforms. So whatever you want to look for is there. So what other question was there? Yes. What kind of budget do you need to start? You need to be able to afford your store, right, which is $30 a month. If you have an app, you might have to pay for it. Some of them take a percentage of what you sell, so depending on what you want to invest in. If you're doing print on demand, you don't pay anything when you set it up, but you do pay when you order you immediately pay when you order your products. So you just, you get the money from your customers, you pay it, and it goes off. And you also have to pay for the shipping. So what else is there to invest in? Obviously, if you're opening a store, you would need to actually have some money for advertising, because and obviously do social. But if you can only grow about 2%, about approximately 2% when you're doing social, to grow faster, you would have to put some money into advertising, and it's Facebook or Google or whatever you do. And you can start with a low budget. You can start, I would say, from $150 a month. Easy. Start selling slowly. I always recommend to sell slowly, so that you can get used to actually selling online and making sure that your products get out there, but also making sure that you know what you're doing. Because you need to know that your products are good quality. So you got to buy a sample. So you obviously have to probably buy a sample. They normally come a little bit cheaper, but buy a sample just to check out the quality. Then what you have, so you're buying a sample, and then you're also testing how long it takes, how it arrives, because that's important as well. And then you can make a determination. Okay, these are the products I want to buy. But I would always recommend testing the products. Then you would have to. So you know what I would say. Pinch money from the groceries. I don't care. Go diet for a month, right? Start now and start with any product. Again, I had this really interesting conversation. I have conversations all day long, but really interesting conversation yesterday. And she was saying, should she start? What she's doing this only in a few months, and she wanted to talk to me to see maybe throw some ideas around to see if it'll work or not work. The one thing I said to her is start. I don't care what you do, just start. If you're selling one product, start. Try it out with one product, and then from there you can do anything you want to do, because it'll grow. And it probably will not look the same as it has in the beginning when you a year down the road, because as you're gaining experience, you will want to sell more products, or you will realize that your customers want different products, right? So obviously you need to listen to your customers, right? So you got to test things out and see which ones are successful, which ones aren't successful, and then grow from there. And I always recommend growing slowly, because you can test things out, and then your investment isn't so big that you go, I'm stuck in this because I've now invested $10,000 and I have to make my money back. So when you're starting slowly, you go, well, this didn't work out. 6 months later, you go, this didn't work out. I can jump onto something else. So always baby steps. I always recommend baby steps, right? Get used to it. Get used to launching and doing a soft launch and a pre-launch. Ask your customers what they want, and then start selling. And it's very easy in Shopify to start. All you need is an account. But here's a caveat. I did say the ugly as well, right? You only with COVID, you got 90 days, but now they're back to 14 days trial, and then you start paying your $30, because as soon as the trial's over, you put your credit card in, and you also you go live. Yeah, so that's where they get the money, right? I do have a freebie today that if you want to start and just test this out, talk to me. I will pop you into my partner account. This is an affiliate account, okay? But I don't even get enough money to buy myself a glass of wine a month, okay? So believe me, I'm not making money out of this. But you can test it out as long as you want to, and then as soon as we go live, then you only start paying. Because sometimes it just takes a little bit longer to test things out and to try things out. Or the other freebie I have is come into my workshop, and there's other ladies in there that have stores, and they will tell you what to do. Believe me, they have lots of advice. And we do a lot of brainstorming and advice and things to do and what not to do. And that helps as well. So anyway, so if you want to talk to me, I'll put a link in a Calendly link in the in the chat, and then also in the descriptions. Yes, yes, I know, right? Everybody wants the freebies, right? But I can help you to start, so you can just get used to Shopify, and this only goes live. You only start paying as soon as you go live. So before that, you can test things out and see how they work. And then also, as you can see there, I've written a book about how to get on Shopify and how to start on Shopify and why you should do it step for step. The whole thing. I've got obviously I've got a course. You have to pay for that. But the book is on Amazon right now for $2.99. It's the lowest I can get to. When you're selling a book, the first thing you do is you have to charge before you start giving it away for free. But so if you want to look at it, it's $2.99 on Amazon. I'll also put that link in the chat. But anyway, so if you're interested in just playing in Shopify and having a look at it and see what happens, let me know. I need to know your details. Literally, I need to know your email and your name, and that's it. I'll set up the account for you, and off you go. You can do it whatever you want to do. Okay. So I hope this has helped. Has anybody got any other questions? I mean, there's so much that I can talk about, but there's only half an hour that I can work on this. Yes. So yes, Shadi, if you want to actually comment in the bottom, I'm interested. Just comment in the bottom, I'm interested. And even if this is on replay, if you're interested, comment in the bottom, I'm interested. I will get back to you and set up an account for you. And then Alma, if you also any other questions, just let me know. Put it in the comments, and I will. And you can always chat to me on my messenger, right? On my business page, which is Veronica Jean's Mentor, and ask me any questions. And it's either me or my absolutely fabulous daughter-in-law who works with me, who will give you an answer, and we both work together. And so we can always help you to, maybe start. As I said, my advice is to get out there, find a product, and start selling something. Because if you don't start now, 6 months down the road, when you look back and you go, I should have started doing that. And then you go, well, maybe I shouldn't start it. And then you start wondering about it. And then you don't start again. So start it now. Start selling something now. You got to fail several times to become successful. I promise you, you will become successful if you keep at it. Okay. So any other questions? I am going to leave, and I hope you enjoyed my view. Let me show you my view again. I live on a boat. Okay, as you can see, well, the cleaner's actually here on the boat cleaning that's my very comfy chair that's breaking. But that's my view on a daily basis, unless it storms. And absolutely love living on my boat. And so I decided to do something outside. It's gorgeous weather here. It's not too hot. I'm not too sweaty. This is Houston, 100% humidity. So today it's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, let me know what you need. I love chatting to you. Bye, guys. Shadi, yes, I know, absolutely. I have lived on my boat for 8 years, and I absolutely, totally love it. I'm not getting off this boat. And the plan is, so you always have to have a vision, right? The plan is to be in the Bahamas by next April, May, diving and fishing. That's my vision. So I'm hoping I'm going to be there, but I will still be doing all this stuff in the Bahamas. So I'm very excited. So anyway, thanks for listening, and I really hope you got a lot of information from this. And I will be back next Wednesday. I'll be showing more stuff on how to get online and how to get your products up. If you have any questions, anything that you want me to cover, let me know, and I will answer that in the next. I come on every Thursday, so I'll answer that in the next live. Right. Thank you, guys. Bye. I have to find the finish button. Finish button.